Good morning, good afternoon, traders. Welcome everyone in the TEFS live trading room and in the VIP room too, in the 44 trading room. Hi, Brian. Good morning to you. Hi, team, Clifton, Scott, DVG. Nice to see everyone. This is the second trading day on this shortened week because of the Memorial Day of Monday, and so far seems like the market started quite in a good mood. Nice green candle yesterday, and even on our side, it was a beautiful green day thanks to my Soundhound and even the AMD calls. So these two were my biggest winners yesterday. Hi, Mayor Todd. Good morning to you. Nice to see you, and everyone get the setups who just asked it for in the email. So if you did not get it yet, please just let me know. All right, traders, so let's see whether this market can just stretch higher with this nice green candle as it was just formed yesterday. Let's see, there will be a continuation today or maybe a stop thanks to the Fed. Why Powell is in the picture again? Well, it is on the YouTube live cover as well. As you know, today, traders, it's FOMC meeting minutes. That means actually that the FOMC meeting minutes, it's going to give another, let's call it like message from the Fed, which was so far, I must tell you, not very positive, because I would say that Powell and the rest of the FOMC members, Fed members, are definitely worrying about the tariffs, traders. So actually, I am expecting rather a hawkish than dovish comments on the FOMC meeting minutes. We will see it at 2 p.m. But even before that, we will see some more economic news like Richmond Manufacturing Index. Yesterday, the consumer confidence just got released and it was surprisingly nice number. Today, though, we will get the Richmond Manufacturing Index at 10 o'clock, and FOMC member Kashkari spoke already at 4 a.m., but it was like hours ago. Now, as I mentioned, you only Richmond Manufacturing Index, which we are waiting for at 10 o'clock. After that, 2 p.m. FOMC meeting minutes. Listen, traders, um, usually actually this FOMC meeting minutes afternoons or mornings are not the best. Afternoons are better because especially if the FOMC meeting minutes, it's interesting and not just a rinse and repeat message from the Fed. So indeed, I'm going to be really interested what is going to happen with the meeting minutes, what's going to be the message first of all. And I'm a bit worried uh, whether this volume is going to stay here and the sentiment is going to stay here with the market, because so far, or it's going to develop any trend or sentiment at all, because at the moment, unfortunately, we do not see that strong momentum as yesterday to the upside. The SPY is up only 0.04%. You can see in the pre-market that it's completely glued to the VWAP. I really hope it's not going to stay like that. And the triple Q, though, it's a little bit stronger thanks to some news. Okay, hi Andy, good morning to you. Raspi, hola, ¿cómo está? Okay, de nada. Hi Larissa, nice to see you. Larissa, I'm happy to send you as well the setups if you want. I've just made some fresh setups, from the last month's stocks and trading that covered which ones were the best. So if you want, I'm more than happy to send it to you as well. And nice to see you. I hope you are doing great. Okay, guys. All right. Okay, I have your email, so I can just send it to you. All right, traders. So let's see what else all around here. Hi, Dor. Good morning to you. Nice to see you here. So again, just repeating myself, traders, market is not in a good or not in a big move. Um, I don't know yet if it's going to be a good mood or a choppy mood for the market. Hopefully not choppy because of the FOMC meeting minutes, but I'm a bit concerned about that. All over, though, Europe ended in red. Asia ended in slightly red on the Nikkei, but more red on the Hang Seng. If I'm just checking the dollar index, it is very weak under this $100 level, so it looks like it is still weakening. 10 years treasuries are quite of muted, and the futures are still slightly green, but as I was just showing you, this pre-market S&P 500 ETF SPY chart, you can see that the SPY is quite muted after a beautiful green day on the market. We are just waiting for more signals, for more triggers to continue or even to make a reversal again. On the crypto side, the Bitcoin just completely stuck on this $109,000 level, and seems like there is no new all-time high on the Bitcoin, but it's trying hard indeed. What else in the headlines? Well, best case scenario for 2025 for the stocks is to go nowhere, says the strategist. Well, yeah, it's definitely better than to be so choppy as we have seen it in the last 6 months indeed. Stocks struggle for traction after latest surge as treasury yields nudge higher on tap Nvidia earnings. Yes, definitely, this is going to be a huge news to day traders, not just the FOMC meeting minutes, but after the FOMC meeting minutes released at 2 p.m., after the market close, Nvidia is going to release the earnings. So this is going to be a fantastic start for tomorrow, at least. Today, well, let's see. I'm sure I'm going to watch Nvidia though. All right. In the international news, China tariffs have wiped off $130 billion from critical chip firm ASML since peak value. Ouch, that's not a good news. GameStop in the news traders yesterday. I think, Buzak, if you are around, you were the one who was just trading the stock, and very nicely indeed. So GameStop again in the news. I'm just going to talk about it soon. Elon Musk says Trump's spending bill undermines the work Doge has been doing. Seems like the big friendship is not that big anymore. Okay, Macy's in the news too. AI news again. The small AI stocks I'm still going to watch, especially SoundHound traders. After yesterday, it was a beautiful one. The nuclear energy stocks, OKLO, CCJ is still on my radar too. These are the nowadays hyped up stocks together with the quantum computing stocks. So these I'm going to watch it for sure. And what else in here? Abercrombie and Fitch is just soaring too. So we have some quite nice movers for today for the candidates list. So let's just start with it. I think today, though, again, we should definitely stick with the movers. Reason for that, that before the FOMC meeting minutes mornings, the volume can be a little bit lower and the price action choppy. So let's see what to watch here. First of all, Macy's in the news. The reason for that, the earnings just beat the estimates. And Macy's, if we just check the daily chart and the intraday, it's obviously stronger, 3.41%, and I love the fact that the stock is extended to the downside. After this good news, there is a chance that we will see a nice move to the upside on this stock indeed. Heidi, good morning. Justin, Steve C, good morning, everyone. I'm just starting my usual candidates list just for you, for the newcomers. In a nutshell, FOMC meeting minutes afternoon. Also, Richmond Manufacturing Index going to be released at 10 o'clock. And after the market close, Nvidia is in the focus with the earnings. So quite interesting day is coming, and Macy's is our first candidate. Of course, please, if you have anything on your radar, any questions, then please just type it in the chat. So long Macy's. Okta is here, which was not that lucky lucky on the earnings side as Macy's, as it is just down 10% after standing by its guidance, citing macro, just pulled back from the guidance because the macroeconomic uncertainty, and the company did beat, though, the fiscal first quarter expectations on the top and bottom line, but because of the guidance, it is just moving lower. So Okta now 13% lower. This is extended again, just not like Macy's to the downside, but to the upside. This means this can be a nice shortable stock for today. So on the short side, I really like Okta here. Okay, traders, next one. Here we are with Abercrombie Fitch, which is ANF. The retailer advanced 25 or 26% to be precise. First quarter results surpassed the estimates, and even they issued a higher than expected second quarter earnings outlook. Wow, okay, so this is definitely a call for a long. ANF up 27%, nice pre-market volume extended to the downside on the daily. I like it, like it, like it. Also, please be careful because for me, this 27% already a little bit too much. Let's see if it still can stretch a little bit more. On the daily chart, there is no doubt that the 100 very much run number resistance level is going to count here. It has reached it already pre-market, and as you can see, is just building a pre-market resistance level to around this $100 level. So around that level, we should be a little bit careful, but ANF looks like as a great long candidate. Dick's Sporting Goods, DKS, which is climbing 4% after a better than expected reported first quarter results. Very well done, DKS. Let me just check you, and especially the pre-market volume. 145,000, fantastic. I love the daily. This is a kind of a big mover, first of all. Second, it looks like as a perfect double bottom traders to start a nice reversal from here. So DKS is going to go to my long list. In the meantime, even Scott just posted his list, and he has Macy's and the KS2 together with ANF. Next one here is Box coming, stock jumped just 11% BOX. A reason for that, the cloud storage company earnings and revenue beat the estimates. Very well done, Box. I'm just going to put it on my list. Also, just check it, just a little on the pre-market volume, especially nice, good. Not a big mover, but I'm going to leave it on the long list. What about Tesla, Shoshan? Very good question. As yesterday, it's just started to move higher, especially in the first minutes, and today seems like it still might going to continue. Let me just check it. How much is it to the upside? Thanks to the news that Elon is ready to continue focus on instead of Dodge to Tesla. So this is a good news indeed. It looks like it's a great continuation in my opinion. We though also need to break the pre-market highs, okay? But Tesla, I like it to the long side indeed. TSLA. All right, Justin, you have LVWR, NVST, and BROG. I guess these are lower price stocks, but I'm just going to check it soon. We still have some like Nvidia, 1% higher before the earnings got released, traders after market close. So be careful. Investors will be looking for any information pertaining the export restrictions to China and impact on its chips. Definitely, this is going to be the strongest message, if there will be any message about that after the earnings or during the earnings. At the moment, Nvidia looks like as a perfect continuation pattern on the daily. It is up 0.65%. As I see, even Scott just called it to the long side. I'm going to call it to the long side too. But let's just be careful with the Tesla as well. Tesla, it's always, its nickname, it's Tesla. So with Tesla, it's obvious we need to be careful, but with Nvidia because of the earnings indeed. Okay, hi Jeremy, small caps, NVTS, yeah, it's just mentioned by Justin in the VIP room too, and GOBY also looks interesting. Thank you guys. I'm just going to put all of them on my secondary list. Okay, GOBY. As I mentioned I'm still going to watch this mm, Soundhound 2 to the long list. Let's see whether it can still stretch a bit higher. And the JOB Whites here, this is an aviation stock, 10% higher after they announced the closing of the first tranche of $250 million investment from Toyota. This is a really good news. And here is GME, again to the upside after announcing the purchase of nearly 5,000 Bitcoin. I don't get why they did not purchase it earlier, indeed, but it's okay. It's their decision, GME. It is a little bit hectic, 3 big green days. I'm not very much fan of this meme stock, but I'm going to put it to the secondary list if you like it. And we have a little bit more. Here it is, NE as well, Nober Corp, which is higher. This is an offshore drilling contractor. JP Morgan just upgraded the stock. Let me just check it. How does it look like in the pre-market, especially on the volume side? Not a huge volume stock and not a huge mover. And it is on Scott's list. I'm just going to put it on my secondary list indeed. Okay, and more are coming here. Like, for example, Vail Resorts, which is MTN. Beautiful move to the upside, 12% indeed, on the heels of news that Rob Katz returned as CEO, and this seems like it's just pleasing the stockholders and the traders. Nice move, not MTZ, MTN. Sorry, I mistyped. Okay, why I do not have it? Might it's not tradable on the TEFS platform. It's okay. I'm just checking on my other one. Just a second, guys. Oh, too many things open. Sorry. Okay, here we are. So MTN, which looks like as a possible continuation, at least pre-market volume. Let me just check you here. MTN. Okay. Well, results. Yeah, I got it finally. 45,000, not that bad indeed. I like the daily. I'm going to call it to the long side, and I'm just going to tell the guys why it's not tradable on the TEFs. I'm just going to take care of it soon. Freshpet is here too. Pet food of RPT, which is just dropping lower FRPT. This can be one of our short candidate. The reason why FRPT is down 1.40%, I think it is a downgrade. Yeah, I thought it's earnings, but no, it's a downgrade to hold from buy at TD Common. Also, this is not tradable for me traders because this has only like 1,000 volume, which for me it's really, really low to put it on my list. But I still have some red candidates here, especially Alibaba. Baba is down a lot, like 1.36%. And yesterday, you remember, I tried shorting PDD. It was not a big success, but today I must tell you, Baba looks perfect for a possible short indeed. And I'm just going to put it to the short side soon. So Okta and Baba only to the short side. This is the weakest on my watch list. Followed by J&J, Walmart. By the way, Roblox is pulling back. Coin is not the strongest either. And among the big names, Amazon, Meta doesn't look good, guys. Both of them are slightly red. But on the strongest, I see MBLY, almost 5% higher traders. This is a lower priced little tech stock, but this can be sometimes a mover. So I think we should keep an eye on MBLY. It's quite strong. SMCI was really strong yesterday. I'm going to watch it today as well. And all of the semicon stocks like AMD, AVGO, NVIDIA, they are nice and strong. Apple is stronger than the market, but yesterday it was quite of a weirdo in the move. And even as I see Google and Microsoft is in green. So let's just keep an eye on the Nasdaq, whether it can continue higher because it's stronger than the S&P 500 at the moment. Traders, don't forget 10 o'clock Richmond Manufacturing Index, 2 p.m. FOMC meeting minutes, and after the market close, NVDA earnings. VIP room traders, I wish you a beautiful green day and have a nice one. And I'm going to see you tomorrow. YouTube traders, let's just continue. Here is my list indeed in the meantime. Thank you. And thank you, team. See you tomorrow. Bye. Okay, guys, I'm just going to post my list here too. Here we are. I don't know which one is my favorite actually. Do you have a favorite stock for today based on the pre-market? Which we would say that, yeah, this is the one, this is what we need to trade. I cannot even choose. Baba looks so good in my opinion. I mean, Baba looks very nice even on the daily chart for more drop indeed. I really really like it. So I think I'm going to watch Baba for sure. I just going to put instead of BDD for today. So Baba to the short side and Okta definitely. I like Okta too. So Okta and Baba are going to be my short candidates to watch from minute one or second one. And to the long side, well, that's not that easy question. It should be easier because we have a lots of candidates, but just because we have a lots of candidates, it's not that easy. So let's see what is coming next. ANF definitely strong. ANF and MTN looking strong for sure. Soundhound I'm going to leave here too. ANF. Hmm? Hi, Sebastian. Nice to see you. I'm just trying to find out which candidates to put first of all on our list. I'm definitely going to watch Nvidia, AMD, and the rest, as I was mentioning to you, traders, MTN too. QBTS, nice. Okay, we can watch QBTS. Yeah, I've told you that we should keep still an eye on these quantum computing stocks too, and even on the nuclear energy stocks. So I'm going to watch OKLO, QBTS as well. What else in here? NVIDIA, Tesla, it's always there. NVIDIA, it's always on my list. DKS, yeah, DKS can be sometimes quite of a nice mover. So this one, definitely, I'm going to watch it here too. All right, traders. So today again, I'm not going to be surprised on a choppy day, unfortunately, but I still hope we will have such a beautiful trending day than yesterday. If not, we need to be more careful again, back to the careful zone, which I do not like too much, but what can we do? And wait for the FOMC meeting minutes. Tomorrow, though, I think it's going to be a really nice morning because there will be the impact from the Nvidia earnings too. And tomorrow, I think there will be more economic news, unemployment claims for sure, as always on Thursdays. And I've seen more, and this is the GDP. GDP at 8:30 tomorrow, plus 10 o'clock pending home sales, lots of FOMC member speakers, so that's a good one. I think, by the way, that most of the traders are a bit afraid of the FOMC meeting minutes or concerned about the FOMC meeting minutes because also Powell was not criticizing too strong the tariffs, but definitely he gave already some pessimistic message or signals what they think about these tariffs, especially when they are going to get valid in July. So because of that, I think that the signal, the message from the FOMC meeting minutes, it's not going to be quite positive indeed. Well, let's see. Might I'm not right. Okay, NVTS looking good. Checking. Hi, Matt. Nice to see you. NVTS. I'm not sure we can trade it in the... No. Okay, just a second. NVTS. Oh, wow. That's a pumper. That's a pumper. Let's be careful with this one. Just a second, guys. I just try to find out why MTN is not tradable. Just a second. I am here for you. By the way, Scott already in the VIP room. I'm sure I think that DVG is going to join today as well, and maybe even Amir. But as far as I remember, Amir is traveling somewhere. But I don't know when, indeed. Mm. And he thought that maybe he's not going to trade for some days. Okay, guys. Hi, Alamu. Good morning to you. For the newcomers, market is quite muted. Not a huge move, neither to the upside nor to the downside. We are definitely waiting for more signal, more moves on the market, first of all. Second, Richmond manufacturing at 10 o'clock, and even on the FOMC meeting minutes going to be released at 2 p.m. plus indeed the Nvidia earnings after the market close. So quite of an interesting day, but the morning can be choppy because of that. I'm going to watch on first side this Okta to the short side, Baba to the short side, to the upside DKS, MTN, which I like the best indeed. Scott likes GME and ANF too, and he likes GOBY as well. So GOBY and DME. And he likes NVTS as well. So he called already GME over 36, NVTS over 7, ANF 100, and GOBY over $8 on GOBY. Okay. GOBY looks very good, I think. Opinion, that looks really, really good. Too good. Too good to be true, but let's see whether it can just move more here. Okay. GOBY, I'm going to watch it here. Joby Aviation, this got a good news, definitely, but 15% already to the upside, so let's be careful on that. Ooh, Baba is very weak, amazing indeed. Okay, RKLB is strong today. Rocket Lablar, just checking. RKLB. RKLB, yes, you are right. This looks like as a pumper too. I'm going to leave it here. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. We will have a nice day, I think, traders, unless it's not going to get choppy because of the FOMC meeting minutes, but hopefully not. Ah, DVJ is here. Okay, he's back. He's back, and he's happy that he's back. CVX is strong too. I'm just checking it. It's not that strong, but I like this triple bottom there. Mace is very nice and strong. Tesla, AMD, and VDA. We definitely need to watch these to the long side about the cold ones. And Baba, it's really, really tempting for a short, not like immediately, but just to watch it for a nice long entry there, or a short entry, sorry. I'm just listening to DVG, what he thinks, what he sees on this market. Oh, and don't forget AMD traders yesterday. It was really nice to us. Hopefully it's going to rinse and repeat it. RKLB looks very good too. I like it, Lard. We should watch it. QBTS on my list too. MTN, OKLO. DKS I mentioned. Where is my DKS? I just forgot it. Okta. GME, I don't know whether I want to touch this stock at all, but it's going to be here. All right, traders. So we are going to open in like less than 20 seconds. 10 o'clock again, Richmond Manufacturing Index. Market has no direction, unfortunately. I really, really hope it's going to develop a nice direction after the opening bell because we need it. It's much easier, or let's call it um, reliable to find great setups with a nice moving market. So this is what I wish for you. Good luck, first of all, and nice trending market. We just open. Ooh, Microsoft, what a big push higher. Okay. DVG is watching the chip stocks too. Nvidia, nice move to the upside. SMCI pushing higher. Baba down. Tesla crazy as always. GME pulling back a little bit. How about Okta? Ooh, nice. Okta, it's coming back a little bit higher. Traders, that's a good sign, in my opinion. GOBY, it's already over $8. That's crazy. PLTR, I see it's very strong too. Heidi King, I'm okay. Hope you are doing great. I'm expecting a choppy market, but I really hope we will see some great movers before that. And the market, though, it started quite muted. Now it seems like it's moving back a little bit from this very, very small gap we have seen. OKLO very strong. DVG watching coin and MSTR again, as always. Scott already buying NVTS traders. He thinks it's still going to go higher. I will like maybe Okta for a gap and go trade. Nvidia pulling back really badly, ugly at the moment, as I see. RKLB, Microsoft, MTN very strong too. DVG buying Tesla over 362. He wants to buy Tesla 362. I like traders. I like DKS over 180, 150 for a gap and go. If we will get a gap and go. Ooh, this Nvidia is crazy. Well, I'm not surprised because of the coming earnings. Octime watching for a gap and go to the downside. DKS should be a gap and go to the upside. Unfortunately, Baba was not eligible for me for a nice pattern. QBTS quite strong. OKLO quite strong too. RKRB beautiful. I don't know if you had a chance to take it for this gap and go trade over this $30 level. It was not bad. GOBY, that's crazy. It's just going higher and that's it. So Scott is taking NVTS over 7, DVG shorting AVGO. DKS, it's a little bit spready, so we should be careful with the share size traders and the stop loss. It's several dollars, so really, really small share size, I would say. Waiting for a pullback LAR. Wise decision. Here comes the DKS for Scott as well, and I must tell you, we can take it over 180 now. I'm going to take it over 180. Amazon is strong traders. Amazon is very strong. I've just seen now. GME is just going down. Google is strong. Microsoft not yet, but I'm watching it. And GME is completely crazy. I just put it Meta instead of GME. Ooh, and Meta is just breaking out, and I missed it. All right, so this DKS can be an interesting one in my opinion. ANF checking. ANF, oh yes, this still can be a possible 10350. For you, it's 105. It's almost the high of the day, actually. It's the high of the day. Well, let's see, because now it's just pulling back, unfortunately. SMCI pulling back too. Not nice ones at the moment. So overall market is trying to push higher. At the moment, triple Q is breaking the highs, Pi is breaking the highs, but they need to be continued too. So I'm going to take DKS over 182 already. If we will see a reversal, PLTR is nice. We should watch it for a possible stretch. I just do not trust this market so far. Oh, I forgot Octa traders. Octa under 110. Octa under 110, I'm going to take it. Lower share size, these two reasons for that. As you can see, the market indeed. Octa stop loss, it's at least $2.50. So we should be careful again with the share size there. Okay, DKS has not entered yet. Overall market is trying to push higher. GOBY pulled back, RKLB not yet. Tesla, I'm going to watch it if it can break this 363 indeed, but not before. Octa has not entered yet. AMD dropping like a stone. ANF still moving lower, you see, but you know what? If it can make a reversal here on this $99, $98 level, that can be promising to take it over 102, over the VWAP. PLT are starting to be stronger. Google unstoppable, amazing. And now it looks like even even this RKLB. Traders still no entries. I'm waiting for DKS. I'm waiting for Octa short, the DKS long. And the market is slow, trying to push higher, but not a big move. Roku is strong. I'm just checking Roku traders now. Oh, extended, very, very much extended, unfortunately. DKS still looks good over 180, in my opinion. So I'm going to enter 180, not 181, because we just get a nicer formation here. GOBY, it's way too much pullback now. Marvel is strong today too. We can watch Marvel today. MRVL, I'm going to watch. All right, traders, choppy market. Unfortunately, this is what I was expecting to see, which is not good, but what can we do? I still like my Octa call 110 stop loss. It's over 111.20 at the moment, so the risk reward it's much better. DKS has not broken it yet, and Nvidia is quite choppy. I'm not sure I want to touch Nvidia today, guys. Look at that. ANF is still dropping. We still need to see a we still need to see a bottom here on this ANF. In the meantime, traders, I'm just checking what are the strongest, like CVNA, it's quite strong too, but it's too much to the upside. Market still stretching higher, by the way. CVS, Marvel, CVNA are really strong. Unfortunately, no entry at the moment. QBTS moving lower, OKLO2, so they are not really interesting at the moment. Google, amazing. And as I mentioned, you traders, I'm going to watch this Tesla if it can make a break over 363. That can be a possible continuation on the Tesla. DKS 180, yes, DKS over 180. I just recall it because it's still on 181. And I'm going to call this this Tesla. Everything is just a lower share size traders. I just do not like this market. It's quite let's call it like hesitant, but Tesla doesn't look bad at all. CVS, wow. Nvidia is starting to. The stop loss on the Tesla is going to be under 361. My entry is just over 363 and 10. Okta has not entered yet. DKS hasn't entered yet. PLT are not doing anything. Nvidia completely crazy. Scott is going to take a GOBY over 820 here for a reversal. So Scott is buying GOBY, Joby over 820. QBTS OKLO going lower. Tesla not doing anything, and everything is highly choppy traders. That's why I'm going to take everything with a lower share size today. Market though it's stretching higher, so there is no doubt. Marvel still looks good, by the way, for a long. I'm still watching that as well. Humana, CVS are not bad. Google, we need a pullback. A VWAP reversal could be great on the Google, in my opinion. Market stubborn now a little bit, so let's be careful. And as I've told you, this overall market can be tricky, more tricky because of the FOMC meeting minutes. This is what we do see here. I still like my Okta short call. I do not like too much the Tesla anymore. No, it's going lower. I'm just going to cancel Tesla traders. Not going to take Tesla. And let's see DKS here. Even if you want to take it with a smaller share size, I still like this DKS. And I must tell you, we have an entry now over 179.65, 179.65 even. Microsoft strong now. Nice call on Joby from Scott. He took it over 820, as I've told you. CVS is pulling back too. I'm still watching this. Overall market is having a direction like, wow, Nvidia is completely crazy. Wow. Look at that stock, guys. It's just typical move before the earnings. Unbelievable. Okay, guys, market is still stretching higher a little bit. AAP very strong. Just missed this nice breakout over 50. Okta is getting closer, DKS too. And maybe ANF can just show something here, traders. But Tesla is completely ugly. It's very ugly. Here comes Okta, has not entered yet. The Okta final stop loss is going to be over 111.50. The final stop loss is over the high of the day. PLTR 125 for a breakout. Yes, NAR, we can watch it. Scott is going to take DKS too, I think. Market is consolidating and we are waiting for a news in 15 minutes only, so we have still time here. Meta is consolidating on the highs too. I'm going to watch this Baba here traders too for an intraday breakdown under 117 and 18. Okay, I like DKS, I like Okta. We just need a nice continuation, and I have not entered yet though. Tesla, it's ugly. Okay, market, come on. Meta is making a pullback. Marvel is still strong. I wish I could see some higher volume on the Marvel. Okay, coin. I have not checked coin, but coin is very weak, traders. Coin is quite weak. If I could see higher volume in the green candles on the Marvel, the breakout over 65.50 would be great here, in my opinion. The stop loss under 65. Tempting, but we are just before. AVGO checking. So DKS has not entered yet, neither the Okta and AVGO. AVGO, it was a short from DVG, as far as I remember. He called it for a short, but oh yes, it's a VWAP reversal. It can be a VWAP reversal over 230, let's see, 238, 237.70, something like that, earliest. SPY triple Q pulling back to the VWAP traders. My DKS has not entered. Okta has entered. On the Okta, I would like to see a low of the day for the first partial, which is around 108.90. And the market is just on the VWAP now. Come on, Okta. Go, go, go. Amazon touched the VWAP. Google touched the VWAP. And SPY triple Q is just on the VWAP now. So everything depends on which direction we are going to get after that. If we got a push higher again, we can watch a VWAP reversal on Amazon, Google, AVGO. Even CVS is back to the VWAP. Wow, GOBY is still running. Look at that. Okay, come on, Okta. Market is breaking the VWAP traders, so watch out. Maybe it's TQQQ time now. Wow, okay. That's weak. But Okta, come on, Okta. AVG is not looking good anymore, Alamu. Unfortunately, DKS still looks good. Okta really needs to break down now. Nvidia is completely back. Microsoft too. Amazon broke the VWAP reversal formation completely. And the market may be waiting for the Richmond Manufacturing Index, but I don't think so. It's just waiting. That's it. Okay, market is breaking down, guys. Need to be careful, but I have a strong feeling if we are breaking the lows, it's going to be a gap fill and a continuation. So I'm going to watch an entry on the TQQQ. PDD, Buzak, checking. I am watching still this Baba as well for the short side. Ah, too late. For me, it's too late. Under 99. You can try it for a nice move. Under 99, a scalp, but you know what? I'm watching Baba under 117.17. If it's going to move there. All right, traders, Okta, it's slowly but steadily moving lower, so that's good. Tesla 361.60 LAR for a reversal over the VWAP. Can be, I don't know, it's so hectic today, this Tesla thing. Okay, traders, so let's see whether this Baba is going to make a move there. Overall market is moving lower. or Okta is going nicely. 117.14 is going to be my entry there. Market is on the lows, decision point there. Apple is weak. Apple is very weak. All right, traders, I have Baba and Okta as shorts. DKS has not entered yet, and the market is moving lower. And I could not see any partial or any entry yet on the TQQQ. Scott is just trading this GOBY, which is really good indeed. Okay, Okta. I would like to see on the Okta though, or stop loss, it's just over 110 and 60. So we have a very small partial or a stop loss now. And I would like to see a partial if it's breaking 109. Market is still moving a bit lower, as I see. And SPY triple Q are fighting on the 100 EMA. And Apple is still moving lower traders. Apple is on the $200 level. Wow, La, look at your PLTR. That's crazy again. And we are getting closer to the Richmond Manufacturing Index. PLTR starting to be stronger. DKS, I still like it. I don't like too much Okta anymore. But both of them, it's a quite of a small share size. As I've mentioned you, I don't like the overall market, so I'm not going to risk my money. Oh no, Baba, come on. All right, traders, now if the market is going to make a quite of a consolidation here, I'm going to call it TQQQ short, but so far market looks like it's coming back, and I don't like this pullback on Okta and Baba, unfortunately. This PDD can be again interesting, Buzak, if it's going back to this $99 level again. PRTR amazing. Tesla is trying to make a reversal there too. All right, traders, if we break 1796 on the TQQQ, I'm going to take a short here. 70, 90, 96. 174.50 only on the Google Raspi. This can be a quite of an interesting VWAP reversal. And here comes your Tesla. I don't think so. I want to touch this Tesla. Traders, unfortunately, both of Okta and Baba are not doing the right direction here. So on the Baba, I'm going to be out over the high. With the Okta, I think if it's going to break again over this candle, like 110.70, I'm going to be out too. So last chance for these stocks. Okay, nice comeback on the Okta, but this Baba doesn't want to do this reversal here, unfortunately. Baba, you are not going to the right direction. Come on. All right, traders, SPY is back to the 200 EMA or the 100 EMA. I'm watching the 100 EMA on the intraday, and news are coming in 5 minutes. Or Okta is back, which is a good news, but now it's Baba's turn to make a move back here too. Tesla went back to the Viva, but it has not convinced me to take a long on that. And as I've told you, Raspi, this Google, it's only over 174.50. I'm still not sure which direction the market is going to continue. If to the downside, we are going to take the TQQQ there. Fortunately, I feel like this market is on a waiting zone. Like they're really much waiting now. Okay, market, decision time. Baba, come on. You need to go down. Mm. Mm-hmm. 3 more minutes to go, and the overall market, it's a little bit hectic already. Let's be careful, traders. Amazon short looks good. Yes, the king, I must tell you, if it's breaking this 206, even the Google and even the overall market is going to break, then it looks great. And I hate you, Baba. Baba is very close to get to my band list now. Can't believe this stock. It looks so nice on the daily, and look at this. I need to be out on the over the high. Okta still looks good, but Baba not really. And the overall market is consolidating before the Richmond Manufacturing Index is going to be released. Phew, PRTR crazy. Tesla too. Amazon moving lower. Marvel is still strong. Amazing. Okay, traders, I am in TQQQ. On the TQQQ, I would like to see a 70-60 for a partial, and I'm still holding Okta and Baba too. So Richmond Manufacturing Index is out. Oh, not yet, sorry. I thought this big move it was because of the Richmond Manufacturing. I was not even checking the time. Sorry, it's my bad. Let me just check it. What was this? Maybe something leaked. Some news just leaked. I don't know. Tesla still looks strong over 362, I must tell you. Especially if the market is going to move back. I'm still holding my TQQQ and everything, but on the BABA I'm going to change my mind here soon. Okay, no decision yet. Now we are really getting close to the news. DVG is still in long on Tesla. He believes strong in this Tesla trade. He even added, okay, I'll be checking. I'm still checking this Marvel as well, traders. This looks like really strong. Okay, traders on the TQQQ might we need to be quick and efficient, so watch out on that. So now it's really the news. Worse than expected, I think, but it doesn't mean that the market is going to absorb like that. Let's see. So SPY triple Q on the decision point. RKI looks nice for a possible bottom reversal, but only for a scalp because I just do not trust this market. Also, RKLB, Rocket Lab, did not care about the market too much so far. Market is still not doing too much. All right, traders, market is still on the decision mode. I don't know what is going to come next. Doesn't look the best. But really, we need to get this decision soon from this market now, traders. Unfortunately, this BABA doesn't want to go down. Octa still looks good. And TQQQ is just dancing on this $71 level. Oh, come on, TQQQ. Nice. Come on, TQQQ. Just give us a 30, 40 cents and I'm going to be happy here. My patient is fading on the BABA. Come on, market, drop just a little bit until the first partialing point. I'm going to be happy with that on the TQQQ at least. DVG is starting to be more bearish too. DKS still looks good, by the way. It just doesn't do too much. Everything is hesitating, guys. Look at Apple, look at the SPY, triple Q. Everything is on a really ugly hesitation mode. I don't like when it's just doing such a long hesitation. This market, I mean, do you think? Um, hmm. Yes, Humble Ninja, I would say not especially or particularly for the Nvidia earnings only, but rather the FOMC meeting minutes. When we have, Fed rate decision, FOMC meeting minutes, Fed Chair Powell speaks in the afternoon, something like that, usually we can see that unfortunately that overall market is just going slow and choppy. And in my opinion, this is what we do see now. So I don't like to see that indeed. So I would say it's not just NVDA, but even FOMC. This is making harder for this market, for example, now to decide which direction to go. Tesla is starting to be better now. Here comes even DKS. But for example, Google is moving lower. Apple is not doing anything at all. And my TQQQ is just dancing on this 71. ANF checking. Not bad. It's looking like a possible reversal play now. I agree. Yes, DKS, it's very spready. That's why I thought in the beginning that it's going to be a very small share size. I do not want to see TQQQ to break 71.20 traders. Would not be a good sign. And actually, Dicking, I agree with you. Amazon, it's under pressure. Google is breaking down. Apple, though, it's still consolidating. Microsoft is down too. So these big stocks doesn't look the best. But Tesla is starting to be stronger now. This 362, I did not take it, but looks like it's better now if you took this trade. All right, traders. So TQQQ is still in play. Baba, I'm starting to be really fed up with this stock. Coin very weak. Ooh, coin looks like as a 257 short indeed. Right, traders, here comes TQQQ again. Here comes the SPY on the lows as well. And it's going back to 71. Oh, it's so annoying. Come on, market. Okay, guys, that was it. I don't like this Baba anymore. It's just moving higher. Out with a loss, unfortunately. Okta and TQQQ still can be a good one, but we need a breakdown on this market. Alamo, yeah, I completely agree with you. That's why I was warning everyone before we started trading that I'm expecting quite of a nasty choppy day because of the FOMC. So SPY broke the lows, could not continue. Triple Q is just consolidating for a while now. Apple, though, I see some pullback now. Tesla still strong, as I see. Okta is thinking so much here. Unfortunately, still patient with that trade. Come on, market. How about Nvidia? Not doing too much. ANF nice. Yes, that was a good one. Great call on that one. 97.25 LAR. Well done. PRTR 125 again. It's so choppy today. I cannot see a good risk reward ratio there. Unfortunately, I'm not touching PRTR still. Still, I do not want to touch it. Overall market is still not out of the woods. It's just going for consolidation. Unfortunately, Okta is still in a green, so that's good. But we really need to see a break over or under 109 first. And the TQQQ, I think this is going to be the last chance for TQQQ finally to break this $71 level. Okay. Market decision. Come on. Look at Microsoft this week too. Google, Amazon gave back everything, but the market is hesitating still a lot. Oh, Okta, are you alive? Finally. And market too. And look at that. It's just tiny bit breaking the lows and it makes a U-turn. It's so annoying. Oof, this is a chop fest, guys, today, unfortunately. Chip chop. But the SPY is very close to break the lows. That's why I'm still patient. Also, this Okta, I'm not going to be patient anymore. If it cannot break even the 10950 level, I'm going to be out over 110. Amazon 20615 LAR, if the market is going to make a reversal, that looks good for a long reversal indeed. Yeah, DBG is just talking about the super slow market. Yeah, FOMC can cause like that, unfortunately, but the overall, yesterday was much better. Now we need to wait until 2 p.m. Okay, ANF was beautiful, and I think ANF, if it's breaking the VWAP lar, it still can be even an add here because I like the volume. And now if the PLTR is going to do 2 more candles here for consolidation, I'm going to think of the long over 125.10. We are still fighting here, bulls and bears, long time, seller and buyers. TQQQ slowly back to the green. Nvidia not doing anything at all. Microsoft breaking down. Apple moving higher. So no decision. No decision. I want to see a 70-70. I'm not going to be greedy on this market. Come on. Here we are. Scott is still just chewing up to this Joby trade. GOBY. He took it on this 820. Okay, again, breakdown, and we are moving back. You are annoying, market. Microsoft is down, Google moving down, Amazon is moving down, but as soon as I'm just telling it, it's just making a big pullback. I don't get this market, guys. Oh, I forgot to get out my Tesla call, so I'm in Tesla. Great. I really hope it's going to continue now. All right, traders. So I think I'm just going to say goodbye to this Okta. Is not doing anything at all. A small loss. Market is not able to decide, but seems like it's desperately trying to make a pullback from the lows. Not a huge success so far. And by accident, I've entered to the Tesla because I did not cancel my entry here. Apple, though, started to pull back over this $200 level. Nvidia is not strong at all. SPY still looks weaker than the triple Q since the morning, I must tell you. Yes, well, all of the Amazon and Google can be a good one if we move a bit higher, only a little bit. But I'm still not convinced because of the SPY. If the SPY is breaking down, it can just pull the triple Q2. Guys, Tesla, I'm in Tesla. I did not cancel it. So I'm just going to make a partial around 365. And unfortunately from Okta, I need to say goodbye. It's just not doing the right move there. The market still looks like as a completely undecided play at the moment. SPY again back to the lows. Triple Q still holding, but no decision. Tesla, if you are in Tesla with DVG or me or with LAR, you called it. And I'm just selling a little bit here. And also the market seems like it's going to make a pullback here and not continuation finally. But still unknown. And here comes XOM. Oil stocks are quite weak, traders. DVG is just making the partial as well on the Tesla. I'm still patient, but I'm just not happy with this Octa and TQQQ at all. Hmm? DVG is watching the UNH for a possible trade there. Okay, market, last chance. Come on. Last chance for the market. And I'm going to 70. Yeah, Tesla, it's always doing like that, right? PRTR as always. Yeah, the market is trying hard to maintain a bottom here. Just would like to wait this choppiness here, what's going to happen. But now the Apple is moving higher as well. Baba is coming back, Okta is coming back. Tesla still looks good. All right, traders, as I see that the Apple started to move higher strongly, I think I'm not going to leave even 71.20 for a stop loss on the TQQQ. I'm going to say goodbye much earlier. And Scott likes now ANF2, especially about this $100 level. Nice attempt from the market to make a bottom reversal here, but so far has failed. Also, the volume in the green candles are starting to be higher than in the red candles. So let's see what's coming next. Also, Google and Amazon are still looking a bit weaker here. Let's see. No more news until 2 p.m. Unfortunately, so this chop fast can be continued. Traders, be careful. Nvidia is starting to push higher a bit now. Okay, back to the green, at least with the TQQQ. Octa is slowly back to the entry. I don't know, this whole thing looks really weird here. It's not even choppy, it's just slow. It's completely slow. Nvidia moving back. How about AMD? Maybe AMD can be a reversal too. Microsoft, Google, Amazon just gave back a lot so far. Well, let's see DKS. Oh yeah, definitely. Very good. Cancel DKS. We need to cancel it. It's no doubt. And here comes still this TQQQ, my last chance here together with Okta. Oh, Alexander, I forgot completely this box thing. Let me just check it. Okay, yeah, you're right. This looks strong and just before a breakout. Oh, all right, traders, finally we can take a partial on the TQQQ. Thank you. At least something is working. Here is the 70. I'm just taking the partial here with the TQQQ. 75% of my share size. Good. Finally, something just worked. I can't believe this market. And Okta is back to the green side. And why my Tesla is still here? I thought it's, oh my God, I forgot Tesla. I need to wait for the reversal now. Okay, traders, Tesla or a TQQQ, nice winner. I'm going to be out, of course, over 71. OKLO and IONQ over the VWAP. I am watching this OKLO, so it's a little bit slow today. This is my only problem, but IONQ, it's not on my radar, so let me just check it. IONQ is the same, very low volume. So no one is interested in these stocks today. This is the problem here. Okay, traders, Okta needs to do something here. If it just cannot make it this move, I'm just not going to risk my money. This TQQQ still can be a continuation, especially with this price action on the SPY, what I see. And I must tell you, Lar, your PLTR is still trying hard. Still really trying hard to make this move here. Okay, now seems like market is on a pullback mode again. Okta is still holding. Scott is still watching this ANF over 100 if it's going to make a pullback here. And seems like the market is making the reversal trader, so I'm not going to leave my TQQQ anymore. Over 7104, it's out actually. Okay, that was okay. And the market, maybe it's making the reversal now. In this case, this ANF still can be interesting. DVG watching the Medicare stocks, the like UNH, Humana for longs. If you're still holding the TQQQ, final stop loss should be over 71.05, okay? 71.05, and let's see whether it can still stretch a bit or there will be this reversal. Okta, it's again back to the entry, but I'm not quite satisfied with this stock at all. It's completely not doing anything since we have entered. The entry pattern was like by the book, beautiful intraday breakdown pattern. Unfortunately, after that, it was just not doing anything. So that's why I'm really thinking on like closing it out and call it as a day. I am in a small red because of the Tesla at the moment. And the Baba tricked me. But I was really cautious with the share size today, guys. It's FOMC mornings are never good. It's very rare when we have a very nicely moving market, unfortunately. Okay. In the meantime, traders, please don't forget here you can see the TEFS summer sale on the funded accounts and the challenges. You just go to tefs.com, log in with your Gmail account, sign in, and you can see this great entry or entries. Yeah, it's an entry actually to the market, but great funded account packages. Of course, they do include VIP room subscription plus private mentoring too. Okay, guys, if you are still holding this this TQQQ, then as I've told you, this should be the next partially point around 70, I would say 20. Let's see. And okay, hello, I'm still very patient with that trade. Market is starting to be hectic again. Like look at that 590 seems like a very strong or support for the SPY and 520 for the triple Q. But if we are going to break it through, that's going to be nasty. Yes, I'm just watching this Google again, and I agree with your entry. It's just over, I would say even 30, 173.30 LAR, 173.30. I would go there only. On the QQQ traders, final stop loss 71.03 now, and let's see whether it still can push a bit lower. On the Okta, it's finally back to green. That's a good one. But it's unbelievable. If it's not going to break this 109.50 again, I'm going to be out with a small green. And I messed up this Tesla. You know why? Because I put a limit sell in, not market. And I wanted to take the partial. I pushed the limit. And it has not reached it after that. Okay, come on, Okta. Semi-round number. We need to see this to break down first. Here comes your Google LAR, if you took it. However, market needs to help you for sure. Okay, guys, box was a nice call too. Amazing this stock is. Nowadays, on these days, really what I'm going to do might really go with these lower price stocks and stocks which are um, completely separated from the market. Know what I mean? Like they're not moving with the market at all. This can be the only way to trade these days, in my opinion. Box was one of them. All right, traders, finally Okta seems like it's breaking the semi-run number, but again, if it's not able to break it, I'm just going to close it out in a small green. Okay. Ooh, Nvidia, what a drop again. Look at that. Finally, Okta. I don't remember when I was so patient with a trade like that. Did not take it, the volume is low. Yeah, I agree with the volume for sure, and I mean, with the unreliable market moves. All right, traders, you won't believe what I'm going to tell you now, but Okta just reaching my first partial point slowly. Finally, it is on 109. I'm going to take a bit more like 80% of my share size off on this Okta. Beautiful. All right, traders. Patience paid off. At this time, I'm just taking a bit more than 80% of my share size I took, and I'm going to move the stop loss just to the entry. So first partial on the Okta just nailed after like an hour. Wow, almost an hour. I almost gave up on the stock. Market still hesitant, no direction. I mean, slowly, steadily moving lower, but I would not call it as a direction. I would be in green if I'm not messing up with the Tesla. I'm going to wait for this for sure. Anything on your radar, please just let me know. The last call, it was UNH30186 from DVG in the main room. Nothing else since then. Yes, La, this PRTR, I just cannot read this stock today. Too many chop and these these ticks, these candle wicks are really crazy there. Okay, or TQQQ is moving again. Traders, if you are still holding it around 70.20 would be the second partial. Okta stop loss on 110 and let it run. And let's see this Tesla. I think Tesla might is going to be able to make a reversal here. Let's just watch it. DVG is still holding some long on Tesla too, but nothing else on my side. Okay. Market again on the brink to move lower now. Look at that. Okay, hello, fantastic. Just go, go, go. I'm not going to take more partials. I'm just going to move my stop loss 109.20 or 30, and that's it. Scott is still in GOB. Why? Oh, this market is very slow. Actually, traders, if we just check the time here and the price action since 9:50 till this point of the day, it was moving in a $1 range. Very, very slow. Guys, if you are still holding your TQQQ, put your stop loss to 70.95 and get out. Don't get to even a small red with the rest of the shares. And I think I'm going to be out 109.30 on the Okta. Market still moving a bit lower as I see, but very slow, like not a breakdown and continuation. It's a red candle and a small green candle, small red candle, and slowly, slowly, slowly fading down, but that's it. No news either. Everyone is waiting for FOMC now and especially Nvidia earnings after the market close. This can be a very big trigger to either side, the upside on the tech stocks and even to the downside. So I'm very much wondering how the market is going to react after the market close. Okay, guys, anything on your side? Yes, John, RKIB, this is a favorite since the morning. All right, and this box looks really strong too. And RKIB, it was called over 29 already once, but now as it's just moved back towards this 29, maybe 29.20 would be a better entry here, indeed. But watch out for the market, guys. Now it's just pulling back again. And here comes maybe the second partial on the TQQQ soon, and Okta is still in the play. That's fantastic. Microsoft slowly, slowly moving lower. Amazon too. So market starting to be weaker. Okay, no market. So I would not take it just over 29.20, this RKLB. TM, Alex, it was not on my watch list, unfortunately. Let me just check it. What happened with TEM? Tempus AI. Oh, this is this big moving AI stocks from the last weeks. Wow, that was a beautiful short. You are right. This was a miss. Yeah, maybe they are scaling out, because of the possible threat of the Nvidia earnings on the small AI stocks. Maybe that's why they are selling it. Like SoundHound is not going up today either. Yesterday it was a very nice mover. Today it's moving lower. I see this is the first in the losers list. Hmm. Trader stop loss 1790 on the TQQQ and the stop loss Okta 109 and 20 for me, 109 and 20. Market again is just rinse and repeating. As soon as it's breaking down with a red candle, it's just correcting with a small green candle. Amazing. Come on, Okta, break down. Ooh, and this TEM is still moving lower. Amazing. Amazon, though, it made at the first higher low for a while. Look at that. Nice, Larissa. Happy to hear that. All right, traders, market seems like this is the first real attempt to make the reversal here. As I've told you, the TQQQ should be out 1790, and also Nvidia I don't like too much, but this looks interesting over the VWAP. I'm going to be out definitely on the October 109, and I would watch this maybe Amazon hood reversal, not on my watch list, but checking. And at this time, Google can be better too. Google, Amazon, I would keep an eye for a reversal there. Maybe even this Tesla thing, guys. Mm-hmm. Hood 65 looks like as a really extended plus a bottom reversal. For me, it's a little bit too late. Might I would rather go with Google or Amazon. No clear entries yet, though. But it's looking like a first serious attempt from the market finally to make a reversal there. Let's see whether it is going to get a continuation. At least it can break the 50 EMA and the 100 EMA. This would be the first sign of the buyers are starting to be stronger here. Okay, let's see, small pullback. This is going to be the decision. Traders, I'm just going to close my Octa trade here over 109 as I've told you. I just closed in or logged in some more profit because I feel like if the market, especially the SPY, can break this 590 again and the 50, 20 and 100 EMA, there is a chance that we will see a pulling back market now. The hood, regarding the hood, by the way, Brickster, I would go over like 65.30 now if it can make this reversal. But for that, again, I just can repeat myself that we need to see the market here to break these levels first. But well, listen, traders, the market completely continued this down move since actually 9:45. Very slow move to the downside. This is the first real attempt to make a reversal there. TQQQ should be out already. I'm still holding my Tesla here because I messed up with the orders, unfortunately. But so far, one loser, two winners, which is not that bad, but not that good as yesterday, because yesterday my loser was much, much lower. All right, market. It is decision time, but I have a strong feeling it's going to be a long decision time for the market. to see whether it can make the reversal or continues lower. But Marvel, I was watching this Marvel. Pulled back. Nice breakout though, but after that pulled back. Not my favorite. Scott only traded NVTS and GOBY today. Guys, if you're still holding this BABA trade, it's just back almost to the entry. Amazing. I don't like BABA. I don't know why we did trade it. Here comes Apple. Apple is moving over the VWAP. That can be an interesting trigger for the triple Q2, by the way. So Okta is out for me on the with the second part too. ANF is surprisingly weak. I thought it's going to be stronger after this news. However, it was this big jump and the $100 level. Maybe this was not good. DVG is back, telling that nothing has been changed too much in the last hour. Well, not really. Maybe now. Pierre Diola, how many times it just attempted this 125? I see. Crazy. And look at the market again pulling back. So no breakthrough yet, traders. But as I see, the triple Q is slightly still stronger than the SPY. It was just true for the whole day. Also, traders, I think I'm just going to call it as a day. I still really hope that Tesla is going to get back at least to this $1 profit. And I'm going to take it with a market order, not with a limit order, because this is what I messed up with my orders. So I have still only Tesla and nothing else. My email, I'm just going to give it as always. So guys, interesting day. I would say I'm not surprised because market usually always just moving like that, behaving like that before FOMC meeting minutes. But don't be disappointed because tomorrow morning it's going to be guaranteed a really good market. Why? We will get the FOMC meeting minutes impact, Nvidia earnings impact, jobless claims before the market open, or unemployment. Yes, jobless claims, sorry, and nice on the hood reversal. Well done and GDP numbers. So tomorrow is going to be much more lively, hopefully similar to yesterday. But when the market is so slow, it's much harder even to trade, as you can see. So I really hope that you will still find some nice trades in the rest of the day. But be careful with the share size. 2 p.m. is going to be definitely a nice moving time. Maybe this is going to be even a better moving market at 2 p.m. and after that, then the morning. I just made my best. I hope you enjoyed the trading with me, with the community here, with the TEFS trading family. I really appreciate your interaction here. Thank you for your calls, very nice calls, especially now on the hood, for example. And as always, I'm going to be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. sharp. So enjoy your rest of your day, traders, and have a green one. If you are trading the afternoon, unfortunately, I cannot get back today. But if you're going to trade it, be careful. Depends on the message. And as I've told you, I don't think so it's going to be a very positive message, but at least hopefully the market is going to choose a direction. Thank you very much, Larissa. It was very nice to see you here. I hope you can join more days after that. Humble Ninja, Alamu Brickster, everyone, have a beautiful, nice day and see you tomorrow. Bye.